G2 对上 DRX 巴黎冠军赛8强败者组，输的就淘汰，只能带走5万美元的奖金。这场比赛究竟会有多精彩呢？
The base in now and freeing, able to collect one there on the Trent. Now it's down the lead. Finds the two, but the defuse is already in. DRX take away the pistol.
That was oh so close. I think these are the right decisions to be making.
Flash gets together. The Trent is there, able to play anti, and he guns down both duelists. Now the drone around the corner, getting the spot here on to MaKo. He doesn't manage to hold his own for one, but he's going to be stunned here into the corner, blinded up and taken down. Trent with a 3K. Just wants to go ahead and continue this pendulum swing of round wins. Right back in the G2's favor. He snaps on for Bane's head and now is on for an ace, but Freeing is not looking to give him the opportunity. He's going to be sticking to the opposite side of the map. Maybe Trent goes hunting. But this round is absolutely G2. This one, but he's going exactly to the right location if he swings around this corner just fast enough. He's peeking in and he will get shut down. Freeing will retain his weapon. Asking, well, what was that?
It's a great turn of the flash. Needed a little bit more behind this, though. Just one flash. I feel like you could have dashed Hyunmin up and over. He could throw the saturate into that corner position where Trent was standing, maybe. I think you can add a little bit more layer.
Clear the haunt, the Prowler to check. Jawgemo just trying to swing out a little bit wider. The reveal's going to be found, but MaKo playing back rubble. Just doesn't have the cover there. Actually really enabled Jawgemo to get on that angle, so he ends up getting taken down. Trent now falling low, and Flashback posted up outside of B, finds one, finds two, and puts the spike down on the floor. The swing in, this time to Jonah P. Not going to be able to find the value off the Yod, and DRX suddenly look like they have woken up. Flashback just going to go sprinting forward to try to scout everything out. Seems like he's seen plenty. As Valen just TPing in, they just can't hear a damn thing. Freeing going to be struck down the plant now, getting ready to come through. Bane clearing the haunt, swinging in, and Jawgemo has his number. Flashback frantically, looking for anything that he can get with his operator in hand. It's spotted on the one, but now Jawgemo looking to close the gap, swings forward. And I think he saw MaKo, but MaKo will be able to find that kill, but now finds himself in a 1v3.
Yeah, this ult combo, something that G2 is so good at. Didn't really see this attempted versus Paper Rex. It just catches him a bit off guard. Look at that, he sees the player go by.
He lost him.
Yeah.
Has it at the ready, has the spot here on the Freeing. Quick exit here around the corner, and Flashback dead to Valen's hands. Didn't even really need to jump. Jawgemo going to get caught with util. As the Seal Garden now going to be invested. Spike not planted. This allows for DRX to quickly flood back in. Stop that spike from going down. Well, shorties in hand. Valen here around the corner. Looking for that first one, but it's going to be Freeing. Finding himself a third as Leap also does get taken down. The 4K now coming green. Freeing. One bullet has to get the reload. It's on for the ace. Spike is stranded. And almost certainly the round over. As Jonah P can take him to school. They needed that round.
Still though, you can see why G2 likes this map, why they are very comfortable to pick into it. It's not surprising to me at all. I thought for sure this was going to be their pick against DRX.
Available here is Trent. Double forward, face in towards Waterfall. They're able to tuck back, but now the salvo here at Freeing's feet, and he is going to be dead to rights. Jonah P is also able to find Bane at the same time. The post plant's falling apart as Jawgemo mows him down.
You've got so much great util between the Viper, the Fade, the Teho, and of course Jawgemo. Get the job done. Tremendous work from him. Oh, what a nice little transfer there.
Looks up, will be able to find Bane. Drops down, salvos there at his feet. He's able to avoid it, but Jawgemo finds the first, and MaKo, none the wiser, taken down from behind. As now it's just Freeing, frantically spraying and praying. But his prayers are not going to be answered.
Man, Jawgemo is just an absolute treat here. I mean, MaKo just caught very off guard. Comms maybe not quite coming through in time. I mean, he's so fast with it anyway.
Flashback taken down to 49. Oh, that's going to be a spot there on MaKo now. You can see it. Identifying factor is Jonah P. Re-swings back into Trey. 2 kills going to be cleaned up. Finds himself a third as well. Spring will be able to deny the exit from Jawgemo, but now it's he and MaKo. Guardians in hand. Trying to see if they can try to recover this spike. Freeing now has been taken down. It's all on MaKo. Does manage to find the pen shot. He gets the punish here onto the Odin, so spike now going to be recovered.
That's his ult.
He does have the ult, but does he decide to go for it? Still just that Guardian. Still no armor. MaKo still playing forward here into this A site. The time, however, getting away from him. He's going to face in towards backside. And Trent ends up getting timings. The 3K so far. Guardian v Guardian, the armor advantage. A swap of the weapons now. MaKo gets the Phantom. It's a chance to try to bail them out and get DRX right back into this.
What a moment it would be. How many times have we seen MaKo with those big clutches, but Leaf so good in these scenarios as well.
Turns away right as he would have seen the gun barrel. Leaf instead sliding over towards drop, goes for a quick peek. Goes for the tap. He's holding it the half, and MaKo is back! A Red Bull clutch on the biggest stage! Immense amount of damage there on MaKo. Takes him to 43, and Trent on the peek out from stairs. Able to find freeing. A catch on the Jawgemo there at drop, but no one's pushing forward, no one's scaling to really try to take him down. Presence now known, finds the shot, Hyunmin dead. A 2v4 to try to extend the map here for DRX. Now, the 1v4. Bane completely, utterly screwed as the util dump goes his way. Had Fallon not killed him, the Armageddon certainly would have. The defuse is in. Going all the way around the back flank. Trent gives it consideration here for a moment, but Hyunmin, he might just find a godlike timing, but time is now starting to run out. But there they are, out into the open for him. Trent, the counter swing, will be able to peel it back, bringing it to the 1v1. Up against MaKo. The Bulldog v Phantom. Just a concuss remaining. He's got a decent idea of his position. Taps it, MaKo on the swing! Cannot find the kill. And Trent will hold his own as the defuse comes through. Bonus conversion gonna be denied, but at the cost. Will be spotted there by the dimensional drift, opened up by flashback, so they try to just go ahead, pop the ult, keep him isolated. Flashback into the back of side is able to go ahead and isolate and conquer as Jonah P also gets taken down. Jawgemo, however, could absolutely be their undoing. The smoke dissipating here in main. Everybody lined up, but he's only going to be good for one. Any other gun might have been able to deliver a multi-frag round. Quick turns from DRX. They get the shutdown on the enemy yoru. Now have themselves a 4v2 advantage. Both players from G2 saddled here in tower. Out to the side, Green gonna be good for one, but Frank gonna be good for two. 4K clutch. That's what's going to be necessary. Hyunmin lingering, lurking down below. Continuing to swing out, gets the spot, but Hyunmin gets the shot. DRX will maintain the lead, now 3-1.
They just couldn't beat him. He just wins. I mean, Leaf's looking right at him. Doesn't matter. Just better. And like you said, if that's any other gun, I mean, now you're seeing the effects, the knock-on effects, how much damage DRX did in their bonus, and what that brings for the firepower for G2, and yeah.
Gonna be sent out here, and that's gonna be the kill. Jawgemo gonna be taken down, and it's gonna be a follow-up tag on the Valen as well. Great value from Bane. Site's still not yet quite taken. Jonah P drops down, plants his feet, and finds a belter of a shot. Wow. Spot. Valen still thriving. Cosmic Divide now going to be invested. Bane watching this drop here from Jonah P, needing to note that potential flank up from mid. MaKo just going to be looking to dodge the Armageddon, TPing past it. Does manage to do so. Hyunmin finds Leaf, swing in the corner. MaKo has the kill. Hyunmin has the flank. And now it's another 1v1. The wall not going to have too much longer, but quick push back. And with a classic at hand, Trent cannot find it. Clear the recon. Leaf now on that flank, able to find one. Green going to be taken down. The push forward, MaKo dealt with. Fallon goes for this reload. Re-swings onto the corner, but Hyunmin gets the better of him with a ghost in the hand, but damage going to be suffered. Final salvo going to be sent. Util basically expended here from the side of G2. The defuse getting started. Hyunmin tries to chase forward, but the defuse from the half cannot come in. A triple from Jonah P will get G2 their first pistol win here in this series.
For them. Come back into this map, a big win for Leaf. Almost doesn't get it. Takes a ton of damage.
Silence.
They know they got to get a little bit more aggressive here. Try to buy some time for Bane to stick the defuse, but they just can't win those battles out in the open.
Clean here for G2. Paranoia not going to be connecting on the Jawgemo. Still here on high, but loses out the fight. Bane able to find one. Player advantage now equalized. Leaf puts down freeing. Jonah P able to tuck back, avoiding that saturate. MaKo coming up with one, but Hyunmin now gone. Leaf continues to be an absolute thorn in their side. Just a tap on the defuse, but the time already starting to get away from them. The salvos now landing here on top of this spike. DRX need to get on this ASAP. Flashback does provide some covering fire, but the delay from the side of G2 is just looking far too clean. MaKo playing forward, the defuse being held. He's frantically praying for it, but Valen will deny.
Side with the op. Just ruining players as they try to get through. There's no smoke to cut him off. They don't anticipate that he's going to be in that position with that weapon. He play again? Nah, he's spotted.
Has been noted now he's going to be very much slowed down and leap up and over the top on top of the box. Is able to find the kill. MaKo eliminated the paranoia, now a non-factor here for G2. Divergent paths here from Hyunmin to try to slow the approach, but G2 not looking to rotate, still very much committed to this side of the map.
The pause, trying to get into the heads of DRX.
He'll drop down and swing in. Leave Jonah Pete. Both going to get picked apart.
Spike down.
And it seems like we may have an issue. For a full update, there has been a round rollback. The score 10-9 with G2 still in the lead.
For G2.
Things are about to get very bloody very quickly. They're looking for the crunch play here yet again. Hyunmin goes into the peak, the ping reveal, finding four, and MaKo able to find one. Looks to dip out. Convergent pass now going to be sent through. Flashback able to steady that spray to find one. Bane gets lead. Jawgemo dead. And Valen now trying to do it all, but can only find the one. DRX right back into it, saying, no, we want that 10-10.
To allow Hyunmin to dash up into the window. He throws a saturate, then throws his ult. They get the ping reveal. It is just a compressed G2, and they get smothered. Kane has his ult, Jonah P has his.
G2 kick back economically here. Hunter's Fury going to be opened up. Jawgemo going to be tagged and sprayed it down. Freeing, able to collect it with the spike. Still planted. Leaf seeing Hyunmin peeks in for a little bit more, but loses his life. So neural depth is now going to be invested, revealing the three remaining players for Pack, but it's into the open, so Valen can collect. Strips up a weapon. Will be an upgrade here for him. As Freeing dead to the shock.
Look at all this delay.
Defuse has been held to half, but Flashback playing ringing around the Rosie. Joins back in, up and over the top, and the Defuse is just going to be sucked. The Armageddon is far too late. Flashback doing his job, keeps him distracted. His Bane will still fall, but this round is DRX.
I'm looking at their ults, I'm looking at who's left on the team. The three big post-plant, the layers are still there. Walks into it, but...
here, snaps on, shutting down Jonah. Convergent paths now going to be coming through. Trent going to be caught by this one. Stuck here around the corner, trying to get that crosshair set up, but Hyunmin just does not swing wide enough. And now it's all down to Jawgemo, and he cannot find it. 13-10. Goes forward here, scouting into the side, gets the spot onto ones, looking for a little bit more, finds MaKo. Will have to go here for the exit. Peels out, but it's right in front of Bane, who's able to go ahead and shut him down. MaKo at the same time, steady here on the site, puts himself a second, and sprays down for the 4K.
What great stuff here from MaKo. Gets hit with a ton of util. Bane's there to at least cover Jog's exit from the dimensional drift. And they just line up a bit.
As well as the K coming through, his Flashback just going to be putting that mask on, and immediately the wall segment's going to be broken down. As there's the spot out, Hyunmin just swoops in. He's able to find the spike planter, but doesn't keep himself alive. Push out, Valen with a great shot, is able to find Flashback through the smoke. Spike not yet being committed to, maybe an opportunity for a pivot. As Molly goes off to cut off this angle of approach from Freeing. Will be sticking to it here on this A side.
It's all about Bane's lurk.
Face your fear.
MaKo getting deafened there. As that Nightfall goes across, Jonah P going to be taken down to 3v3. No weapons recovered here for the side of G2, so still going to be operating with just the pistol to try to make this happen. Leaf going to be known. Balance position as well, noted. As MaKo holds his own for one, looks for the second, runs out of bullets though, and Leaf on the peak is able to find Freeing, so the Defuse not held to half quite just yet. Valen swoops in, finds it, and confirms the MasterCard Thrifty with a 3K.
They're able to dial up a special round. This kill on the Flashback, pivotal. Able to get that spike planted. Wow, Valen.
Some more damage going to be taken. Snakebite to try to slow up the approach here. Freeing has him lined up. A damn near collapse. As Valen's the last one standing, and not for very long. A flawless round is DRX. What a play from Flashback. Absolutely astounding.
What a time to go for it.
30초 남았습니다.
Starting to feel himself, starting to get that confidence.
Here's the clone, spot on the Bane, but Alt not going to be able to get the grab. He's now coming in, Valen. He's going to cook flashback, finds him there with a molly, quick turn up. Bane covering fire, keeps him protecting the Armageddon, pushes him forward, and Bane gets the shutdown on the lead. Chaos ensues here on the side. He's Gunman catching a glimpse, sending a saturate. Re-swings looking for Valen, but cannot make it happen. Now it all comes down to MaKo. 1v2 to try to clutch it up. Sends up the molly, but now in position, very much known. The molly just a little bit too late, but he finds the first headshot. Valen's going to be struck down. Looks to try to clear up the barrier mesh. And he gets him! Jonah P! Shut down as MaKo is indomitable! Far, but Jonah P, unscouted. Convergent path's going to be going through. Orbital strike, looking for a catch. Valen backpedaling, able to avoid that one, but it's going to be Jonah P dead off the river. Splashback gets himself into the side, finds Valen, gets the spray! Jawgemo going to be good for one, but as he makes his exit with that quick kill gate crash, he goes all the way back across the opposite side of the map. Now into a 3v2 as DRX look to try to bring this to its conclusion, and G2 look to try to keep their tournament lives going, but Hyunmin finds Leaf. It's just Jawgemo, and he cannot make it happen! 13-7!